Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. What I'm trying to do now, I'm not usually the film breakdown guy, usually that's Voss, that's Law Nation, and things like that. But there's some things that we are doing that are literally driving me crazy. And I just want to point out to you guys where these little things add up to something big. See, for me personally, I am gung ho when I start a job and everything else. And the first 95%, I am really ready to rip and roar and just really get a lot of stuff done. But that last 5% is difficult for me. But the difference is a great job versus a perfect job. And if you can take care of that little bit of stuff at the end, that punch list stuff, it makes all the difference in the world. And this is where our Cowboys have been really, really good for years. But it's a couple of these small things that make you kind of go, ugh, and it drives you crazy. All right, let me set this up. The Cowboys, we're actually doing really great right now. We're up with the Redskins. We are driving the ball. We've had Amari Cooper have his 2 big touchdowns, and it is literally towards the end of the game. There's only like 5 minutes or so left of the game. We've got the ball. We are at least in field goal range here, and it's 3rd and 5. Now listen, when it's 3rd and 5, you know where the chains are. You need to call a play that's going to be beyond the sticks to make sure you pick up the first down. So let's go to the game here. All right, Redskin player helped off the field. Quite a few of those were helped off the field. But here we go. 3rd down and 5. 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the game. We're up 31-20. This is where you need to stomp on their throats. This is where you take control of the game and you do not give them an opportunity. All right, so here we go. Pass play to Cooper. Boom. All right, Cooper. You got the pass play. You got there, but you have got to know this has got to be beyond the sticks. That's where, Dak, you got to understand, you got to get a man 5 right there at the sticks or beyond. Cooper, you got to understand, you got to get off past the sticks. Because right now, you get a first down, you're able to go ahead and keep that clock moving. You're able to keep churning it out. You can at least get a field goal, burn up the clock, go home with the victory. But we don't get the first down. We are literally a foot away. All right, so boom. So here it is. He got a bad spot, but it's basically a foot away. All right. So we know we're short. Now here's the problem. We're going to go for it. I don't have a problem with going for it. In fact, we should have gone for it a couple of times in other games, a la the Texans. Where I have a problem with it is the play that's called. Okay? Understand, when it's goal line, when it's short yardage, the defensive line, their job is to penetrate. They want to get upfield and move the line of scrimmage back. So that way, the offensive line and everything gets tied up in the mix, and boom. Oh, I'm sitting here talking through it. All right. And we fall short on this. And there's reasons why we fall short, and let me back it up since I talked through it. Forgive me, guys. Good old Josh Norman talking. Okay, so here we go. Got about a foot to go. And here we go. Boom. Now, if you look at that, you say, oh, well, they were close. But it's the play calling that is the problem. The problem with this play is, they're going to come out and measure it, and I'll talk while they're measuring, is what you're actually doing is you are bringing Xavier from the backside. He is pulling to lead upfield. And in a goal line situation, you'll see right here, you see him coming from the backside. That's him trying to turn up. But the problem is the defense, as soon as that ball snaps, they're going straight upfield. And as soon as they do, they have now moved the line of scrimmage. See, here's the first down marker, okay? Here's where the ball was. You now see all of the Washington Redskins players upfield. The line of scrimmage is now moved backwards. He has no chance. And the reason why this doesn't work is it takes too long to develop. Your quarterback takes the ball, has to turn around, give it to the running back. You've got the guard coming from the backside to fill. By this time, all of the motion. Look, you see, your cornerbacks are coming in fill. Your linebackers are up in here. Everybody's at the point of attack, and you are behind. That's why you do a quarterback sneak. That's why you see Tom Brady forever picking up the first down, because the advantage is to you when you hike the ball. They don't know when you're hiking it. And as soon as you hike it, you're stepping forward as opposed to waiting. And this is play calling completely. We keep doing the same thing. We did it to the Redskins when we were basically settling for a field goal. It was 3rd down and 1. And what did we do? We actually did a draw. And a draw, if you don't know what a draw is, what you're doing is you're faking the run. So as an offensive lineman, Zach Martin stands up, makes him think it's a pass. Hopefully the linebackers drop back. And then he ends up having to block. The problem is, I am no longer in that position like a missile ready to push you out of the way. I am now up here, and I have got to get back down. It's too long developing, and this is play calling. And if the Cowboys are ever going to make it all the way, you cannot turn the ball back over when you are in field goal range to another team only up by 11. This is why teams like the Falcons come back and have opportunities to beat us. This is why we lose games down the stretch and why we are not in Super Bowls. So guys, this is what I see that we have to do better. You need to do a quarterback sneak. You got a quarterback that's built like a linebacker, and you get that center and Zach Martin going straight ahead with Dak Prescott. I guarantee you will pick up a yard every time. I'm Mark Holmes, and thank you for checking out my film study. Oh, let me actually finish showing you the rest of this. You'll actually see this on this view better. So I'm kind of going through my speech and all that a little bit too soon, but you'll see. It's just too long developing. It's too long. Zeke is looking for his lead blocker in here, and you see him kind of stutter stepping. And you see him, boom, over here. Poor design for short yardage. All right, guys, you've seen it. We were short. I'm Mark Holmes, and thank you for watching the Joe Boo Sports Report.